And we're back. Don't Starve Together could be fun. Animal Crossing would be cool. I've never played an Animal Crossing game. I might do it eventually, you know. Why not? Traveller's Tales Oxford Studio. I wonder if that's any different from their main studio. Squeezy Jibs? I'm sorry, I have a fucking Game Grumps quote stuck in my head. I don't know why. It's like they're playing House Party and they've just named one of their save files Squeezy Jibs, and Aaron's just like, Squeezy Jibs? It's stuck in my brain. Hey, look! This game's start actually leads directly in from the end of the last game, which we totally unlocked legitimately and didn't just watch on YouTube. Can y'all hear the music fine? Like, is the sound a little low, or does it sound good? Because this game has, like, bomb-ass music, and I just want y'all to actually be able to experience that. This is actually one of my favorite Crash games, and honestly, like, yeah, no, I really love this game. I have a lot of good memories attached to it. I also know it probably hasn't aged super well, or in general, like, probably is nowhere near as good as I remember it being, but fuck, man. Shit, dude. I really do have, like, a soft spot for this game.
I'm gonna get ya. Come here.
There's something about this game's sense of humor that really gets me.
Sleep, my insipid angel. Crash! Crash! Where are you, big brother?
You've never played Twinsanity? Oh my god. This game, holy fuck. Holy sh- Oh, actually, no, we've talked about how you've never really played anything except Nitro Kart. Yeah, no, this game is the tits. It is just, it's very fun. There's something about, it's like, it's vaguely open world, which kill the chicken. Run the chicken into the nitro. It's sort of open world, like, not super open world. Definitely not quite like Spyro open world, but like, all of the levels are interconnected. There's no warp room. There's no, like, you know, there's no, a lot of the stuff that you would immediately associate with Crash has just sort of been taken away, but in a way that works, you know? Also, the controls are pretty tight for the most part. I love this game so much. I'm actually so happy to be playing it. I say that now, watch as we get to a part of the game that's kind of bullshit, and I'm just like, ah! Or we run into a glitch, because this game is known to be a little glitchy in places. I just played the car races and the first Crash. You should get around it. You should try and play some of the rest of them. They are very fun. Crash 2 is amazing. Crash 3 is also amazing. This game is pretty damn great. Some of the later ones can actually be kind of fun, you know? Crash of the Titans is mindless, but it's not terrible. Mind Over Mutants is not a great game. And of course the Insane Trilogy, which is just... I'm already going to... Okay. Thanks, Canadian guy, eh? Nice to hear from you. Thank you for interrupting my stream with an announcement about your stream. CTR and that's it? Wow. I remember when the dead boss killed them during Only Play series on this, and they had to do it all over again. Yep, that'll happen. The bosses in this game don't fuck around, I tell you right now. Partially because the game is vaguely broken, partially because some of them are quite hard. They do have some really good boss fights in this, though. The Dingodile boss fight in this is absolutely awesome. And, the final boss is kind of stupid, but, you know, whatever. The final boss in this is fun, but also very broken, so, oh well. And Madame Amberly's not bad if you can get a handle on controlling Cortex. Oh yeah, this game also has, like, you can control fucking... You get Crash and Cortex, you get a bunch of weird sort of, like, in-between things with both Crash and Cortex. Like, Humiliskating and Roller Brawl and shit like that. And then you also get to play as Cortex and Nina. And this is the first game with Nina! I really like Nina. There's just a lot about this game that I'm excited about. I really like it. As much as I would like to continue, I should go. Good night, Blaze. Thank you for coming and hanging out. The same kind of thing happened on the Super Best Friends Bully LP. Ah, yeah. I think that may have happened to us as well in one of our older Let's Plays or something. We, like, lost a shit ton of progress. With us, it was never really the game that fucked up. It was usually, like, our capture card, like, fucking up, and we just lose everything. It's the worst. It's actually the worst. So with this game, gems are not rewards for, like, getting every box in a stage. Instead, there are, let's see. So in each, there are, like, 4 main hub worlds, and each world is divided into the 4 stages, like the do. And each one has 6 gems in it. And they're just hidden around the place. Some of them are on, like, main paths, some of them are just straight up hidden. And collecting them unlocks concept art, instead of, like, you know, just being there for 100% completion. They're fun. Honestly, getting the gems are some of the most interesting challenges in this game, so most of the time it's pretty fun. Most of the time, I say. It's not perfect, by any means, but it's entertaining. This one in particular, I fucking hate. You gotta get this bomb into this thing's mouth. Which doesn't sound hard, but then, the trick is, you gotta get this fucking... the only way to actually get up there, the only thing that can actually do that, is this barrel. And this barrel is kinda just fucking hard to get out of the gun. Other kids had Banjo-Kazooie. Me? I fucking had Crash Twinsanity, and I loved every goddamn minute of it. Just leave, just get out of the garden, just get out. Thank you, we did it! Let's introduce the concept of rolling things, but the rolling mechanic is absolutely broken. That sounds like a good plan, I like that plan. Okay. Come on. Lay flat. There we go. Hey, we got a gem. My knowledge of Nina was she was the Omega OP in Tag Team. Yeah, she was, which is why I used her all the time. I just realized I'm being made to watch the stream in HD. I mean, yeah, it looks real nice, but I hope it doesn't stop making me lag. Yeah, fair. You can turn down to a lower setting or whatever. I just run the it just runs in the highest quality for me, which I believe is either 1080 or 720. Probably 720. More likely 720. Cortex dressed as Coco is such a fucking cursed image, but you know what? I've seen this opening so many. I've played through this opening so many times that I'm just so used to it. Got mine on 480. Smart man. Me? I fucking stream everything in 1080p. Streams, YouTube videos, porn, all 1080p. I want the highest quality image while I'm jacking off. This game did get rid of the crouch jump though, which is a little weird. Doesn't let me, the option is 720. Oh, that's weird. That's fucking weird. Okay, this fucking nonsense. Okay, let's do it. If anyone's fucking like, why does this look familiar? It's probably because I did this on stream before when I was testing out whether my PS2 worked before I had sound options. So I've technically done this already, but yeah, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a goddamn pound. Come on. Get in the mooth. That close. Come on. You fuck. You fuck! Okay, fuck it. I like how the bird just comes and sits on the fucking cannon like, oh yeah, this is a nice place to sit. Oh god. The camera in this game is not great. It's manageable. It's not great. Come on. Move it, hump it, hump it. Get there. Good. Excellent. Sometimes full HD weeds me out, like in a slightly uncanny valley way, and I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, did you change the game title and... Fuck! I forgot to do that! I forgot to do that! Can't tell if mine just is... I totally forgot. Crash... Twinsanity. Oops. Update information. Boom. There we go. Updated my information. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh god. So after this, I always look to the future. Oh my god, I died. Shit. Following Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity, which we're gonna have some fun playing through.
Follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
What's the next game we should move on to after that? I guess Tag Team, right? I know it's not really a mainline game, but it was the first one developed by Radical. We also might take a brief stop off and look at Crash Boom Bang on the DS purely because first and only Crash game to ever be made in Japan, and excuse to use my 2DS capture card? I don't fucking know. The weird and horrible world of Crash Boom Bang. We might do like playthrough Twinsanity. We'll do like a quick one-off stream of Crash Boom Bang, in which I play through one of the boards or something. Yeah, true. I did do both CTR and Nitro Kart. Which, by the way, I only just found out. I was like, I wonder why, like, I wonder why I haven't heard anything about my Nitro Kart videos on YouTube or something, because I swear I uploaded them. Turns out, I thought I set the upload date for sometime in April, but I guess I accidentally set it to March, or, like, not March, May for some reason, so they never uploaded, they never went public. So I'm just gonna wait until I upload the other parts of Wrath of Cortex, and then I'll throw up C&K, so that to the viewer, to the mild-mannered viewer on my channel, it just looks like I'm actually playing these in order. And not being some degenerate who played the games out of order. Heaven forbid. There is one part of this game I'm really not looking forward to, and it's a very specific part in the second major level that features rotating platforms, and I'm not looking forward to it in any way, shape, or form. Because there are some very hard to get gems there, and not many continues. Also, getting the gems in the Humila skating levels are the worst. Like, fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm not super, like, 100% in on getting all the gems in this playthrough. I'll get all the ones I can remember to get, and maybe, at the end I'll go back and do cleanup. Maybe. I just want to beat the story. Yeah, so we'll play Tag Team, which, God, I have not played in such a long time. That game is, like, the idea of that game is so foreign to me now. Like, I remember it, but I don't remember, like, a majority of it. And after Tag Team, I guess we'll play Crash of the Titans, Crash Mind Over Mutants. Titans, I'm vaguely, actually kind of interested in revisiting, because I haven't played that in a really long time. Mind Over Mutants, I guess it'll be good to finally tick that off my list. Hopefully my version of the game won't fucking crash, because every time I play it, literally every time I play it, it soft locks at least once. So, here's hoping maybe that doesn't happen this time. Here's hoping. Stunt tracks were fun, I guess.
It's true. Blondes do have
Tag
more
Team
fun.
was not a spectacular game. But you know, I'm gonna play it, because why not? But yeah, it'll be good to... Oh, wow, okay, cool.
What have I got?
Yeah, it'll be good to take Mind Over Mutants off my list, I guess. And then we'll play that one level, you know, the Crash level in Skylanders Imaginators that fucking Vicarious Visions made and is really good. And then we'll finish off with the Insane Trilogy, because why not? Really out of character, but one of my fave PS2 games was Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. It was so fun. I can imagine, you know. Whoa, okay. My character model just casually, like, turned around, very casually. Fuck. Okay, that was my own fault. Oh god, do I wish there was a way to skip these cutscenes.
It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
how many, over under, how many more times do you reckon we're gonna hear Cortex say that? I'm betting a few, at least. Because, like, this is stupid, but, you know, whatever. Gets me a gem. There we go. Okay. He's alright, folks. 2 more. There's one that's just, like, hard to find from memory. You could just be a filthy degenerate like me and just use an Xbox controller. I mean, how else am I gonna... If I could figure out how to hook up my controller I bought to this computer, I'd love to emulate some of my old fave. Dude, I just use a goddamn... I use a goddamn fucking Xbox controller when playing... Oh, that's where it is! Hi! I totally forgot about that gem. Jesus. I knew it was hidden somewhere around here. Yeah, I just use a fucking Xbox controller whenever I play any games on PC, including emulating games. It's just easy. You just map the buttons, man. It's fine. I went out of my way to find and buy a PC controller that replicates a PlayStation controller. I just can't find the dongle and download program. Or you could use a much better control. Hell, you know you can like hook up... you probably don't have a PS4. You can just hook up a PS4 controller and use it on PC as well. It doesn't work quite as intuitively as Xbox controllers, but you can do it. I did for a while until I got an Xbox controller and realized how much simpler it is, but yeah, you know, whatever.
I'm okay.
The spikes broke my fall. Oh god! Race, what the fuck? Xbox One controller. I did realize the other day that what one of my lifelong problems with Xbox was. My hands are too small for the controllers, always hated them, could barely reach all the buttons. I just didn't like the Xbox 360. Looking back, like when I was a kid, I didn't like the Xbox 360 controller, but now holding it, it feels alright. Xbox One's controllers just... I'm not gonna lie, I don't particularly like them. They're just like... They're kind of chunky and just don't feel very good. Now this is how you make the fucking controller, Nintendo. It fucking did it.
I'm sick of it. Well, I'm not gonna do it no more.
I love this skunk. Wow, he actually hurt me. Good job. Maybe get a controller converter? Eh, it's possible. I mean, why did I say that? Eh, it's possible. That's an image. Whee! Get the life. Save the game. Time for the first boss match. Not a bad way to start the game. I tried my PS3 controller, my old computer just refused to let it happen. I might try again with a new one if I remember.
3 years
I think the PS3 controller works, maybe? I might be wrong.
And I missed you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite.
Cameo time. Dingo Dow, Pinstripe, Tiny, Crunch,
Friends are here.
Nitrous Oxide,
You are so very popular. Let's
Pola,
start handing out
Koala Kong,
presents.
Ripperoo. Pola looks pissed. the fucking music in this game is so good. Shit. It's all a cappella too. That's like the coolest shit. It's all just done with people's voices.
Oh dear, two of the same.
Don't worry, I kept the receipt.
Here's one gift you can return.
I always like that you could whack him afterwards. Fucking Polar stand with the bat is the fucking... I know, right? He's just like... I'm gonna fucking murder you. I can't look at Tiny without imagining Julian getting horny. Well, he does look particularly muscly in this game. You're gonna hate... So in Crash of the Titans, for some reason, they completely changed Tiny's design, and it's the worst thing. And if you're anything like me, you're gonna hate it. He looks like an actual tiger, which is the most upsetting thing. And he sounds like Dredrick Tatum. Not even Mike Tyson, just Dredrick Tatum.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot! Or was that it?
You are magnificent.
Of course I was, you fool. Initiate missile attack.
This boss is actually pretty damn fun. Very simple, very easy, but there's something real cool about fighting a giant mech version of yourself. Also, the Mecha Bandicoot's design is just real cool looking. Gotcha, motherfucker. Why would you make a fucking, like, charge shot attack that I can shoot back? You know, what's the thinking there, Cortex? I love how he shakes and... Shoot! And Crunch being a dumb, sweet boy. Oh yeah, that too. How dare Automod didn't like me insulting Americans. Fucking Americans erasing those at animals. Yeah, I don't know exactly what... yes. We're gonna get into spanking territory. See, this feels like very similar to the the rolling levels in the previous game, but weirdly better. Okay, I just clipped through the floor. Weirdly better. I don't know, the controls just feel a little tighter overall. Plus, there's only like 2 of these stages in the entire game. This and like maybe one other, I think. This is the main one though, like, I can't think of many more. From memory, yeah, this way. There we go. Whoa! Well, alright then. Sure, why not? Yep, I want that one, so I can go the other way now. I do like that it remembers when you get fucking gems. It's just like, yep, cool, got it, awesome. That's one thing I hate about this game. Nitros are an instant death no matter what. Like, instead of being, like, even if you have an Aku Aku, or in some cases an Uka Uka, Nitro crates just fucking destroy you. No matter what. You blow up, you dead. That's it. Game over. Fuck, I was right. Literally right at a fucking... Why have I never played this game before? This is the funniest shit. Hang on, you want to see something great? Every time you stop, they... The game was like, okay, you're holding on this too long. Yep, this game is pretty great, not gonna lie. I don't know, it came out, it was at a point where Crash and Spyro was starting to get really diminishing returns with their games, so like, I don't know how, like, while this game has a huge cult following within the fan base, I don't know how many people, like, overall actually played it, you know? This was at a point where Crash and Spyro had kind of, like, were moving to a point where... Oh, the crunch as he fucking pulls his arm back. I don't know, this is the start of the, I'd say, the down period for these characters, you know? Even if the games were still good, no one was playing them. And not Activision, Vivendi Universal knew it. So they tried different things, like getting in different, you know, people to make the games, people who had different visions and shit, and it just didn't work. Oh, woes. Oh, woes at Crash spanking Cortex. Oh no, Cortex spanking Crash, never mind. Oh, woe intensifies. Oh god. Holy fucking hell. Nope, stop moving. Just Cortex casually saying ow constantly is probably one of the funniest parts of this. Whee! Precision platforming while you're in a ball. Whee! Oh god. Not a bad challenge, that one. Rather enjoy it. Okay, if I remember this right, I have to pick I have to make sure that I go a specific way so that I can get something. Get a gem. Yeah, there we go. We're good. If I can just... Yeah. Good, good. Boom. Joombams. Like, for the first main world, I'm pretty sure I can get all the gems, but, you get further into this game, they get harder and harder to find.
Well, well. A power crystal.
It's so weird, because power crystals are still technically the main collectible of this game, but there are so few of them. I think there are like 12 total, and they're so sparsely, they're like so sparse and weird. I guess that's kind of a like indicator of like, you know, at this point you've pretty much collected all the power crystals. These are just like a few random ones that are still around for some reason, I guess.
Yes.
Why, yes, that was fucking hilarious. Hi. Hey! Hey, Hunter. Welcome.
Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy.
The animation, also, the animation in this game is, like, so good. My god, I don't want a HD remake of this game. I just want, like, a remaster, you know? Like, a re-release, a HD re-release or something. Like, I would love to see this in high def on a bigger console. I would definitely play it. Like, I would totally fucking shove out money to buy this, and, like, this game is not hard to 100%, so, you know, could make some very easy trophies. I wish, right?
Throw me over there. Trust me. We're pals, right?
Didn't you just fucking... Okay, you know what? Cortex,
Give it to me.
I'll believe you for this one. Yo, Switch port, I'd buy the fuck out of that. Hell yeah. You just gotta get Activision, you just gotta convince Activision it's a good idea. Never gonna happen, but... I'd buy a Switch port. Personally, I'd love a PS4 port, just cause they'd add trophies, and this game would be, like, super easy to play. Like, I guarantee they'd make it super easy to platinum. I keep saying this, if they ever re-released, like, the PS2 Crash games and PS2 Spyro games, not even, like, full-on remakes, just, like, re-released them in their current state and added trophy support, that's how you get me to re-buy all these games. I don't even care if they're shit. I would, like, you know how I said I couldn't be fucked to 100%, Wrath of Cortex just then? If they added trophy support, I'd do it. I'd fucking suffer through it and I'd get it done. Damn it. Because that's just the kind of insane human being I am. Hell, if they if Activision re-released Enter the Dragonfly on the PS4 and added trophy support, day one I'd be buying that, because I know I can 100% it. God damn it. I just want Switch ports to have everything. You follow that Twitter, put everything on the Switch? Because I sure as fuck do. It's a good Twitter. Sometimes it makes you think, like, yeah, why isn't that on the Switch? And then you get, like, games that like, fucking, I own Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy on the Switch. That is a PS2 game. That is a game that came out on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Undersold quite poorly. No one ever really expected anyone to do anything with it. In fact, I'm pretty sure, like, THQ abandoned the property, but then THQ went under, and Nordic Games bought it out, became THQ Nordic. They got the rights. I don't know if they got the rights back, or they decided instead to hold on to the rights, or whatever. I don't know what the deal was. But then they were just like, nah, you know what? We're gonna re-release Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy for everything. It's on, like, on Steam, and now also you can own a physical Switch version of this game, and I'm just like, okay, sure. There we go. Alright, Cortex, fuck, come back. Switch Spur port, yes. Pretty much old THQ IPs are back with them. Delayed reaction much? Yes. Yeah. You know what? It's kind of cool that THQ Nordic has all this stuff now, but at the same time, I feel like they're just milking a lot of it. Not complaining. I enjoyed the fact that they... You know what? I'll take a fucking... Oh, damn it, oh, wow, that sucked. Well done, race. Where'd I go? Oh, yep, okay. You know what I'm honestly most happy about? Even though I didn't play it, and I do want to, the fact that they actually made Darksiders 3. And, like, they seem very content with the idea of making other Darksiders games. That I'm particularly like, you know what, THQ Nordic, you're doing good. Even if Darksiders 3 wasn't the game everyone wanted or expected, hell, at least it got made. You know? You all read the epilogues yet? Not you, Poker. Not everyone. No, I haven't. It's on my list. Saints Row 3 is getting ported. Yeah, right? Fuck. Did I not remember how shit the cutscenes in that game? Stunt track challenge. Oh yeah, fair. I'm actually kind of hoping for something Crash related at E3 this year, because I know we're getting, you know, I know CTR's coming out and all that in June, but I don't know, I feel like Vicarious Visions have said they're probably working on a new Crash game, so my brain just goes, you know what would be a great time to announce that? E3. Like, just hot on the heels of CTR, announce that there's a brand new game, like, super new, super everything looks great. Because we're not getting another Spyro game until, like, probably 2020, I want to say. Well, actually, probably, like, 2021, maybe. Because Activision has this whole deal where they want to, they release one child or family-friendly game a year. Like, one big one. And for the longest time, that was Skylanders. We'll let this cutscene play and then I'll go back to my rant.
Ooh, that feels good. I was bursting in there. How are you fools? Before the awesome might of
The evil twins.
Aren't you two adorable? Let me see. I might have some chalky treats here for you.
chalky treats. We've some good news and some bad news.
Bad news? We're going to destroy your precious islands.
The good. You won't be around to see it.
How tiresome.
You want to play mind games? Okay, tough guy. Let's play mind games.
Cursed images.
This is the part where you run away screaming. Go on. Catch you later, Brainiac.
That raises questions. That just raises further questions. What, the evil twins? Yeah, they're the bad guys. You actually find out what their deal is as the game goes on, but yeah. The fact that they could just take Cortex's brain out and put it in his hands is kind of fucking funny. Yeah, so Activision likes putting out one kids game, or like family-friendly game a year. It was just Skylanders for the longest time, and they would bounce that back and forth off Vicarious Visions and Toys for Bob. Like, Toys for Bob would make one year, Vicarious Visions would make it the next. That was how it worked. For the longest time. And now, both of those companies are making Crash and Spyro. But Beanox is making, you know, Beanox is making fucking Crash. So, like, 2017 we had Crash Insane Trilogy. 2018 we had the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Now at 2019 we've got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I personally, and like you'd think, oh, we're getting a new Spyro game sometime then, right? No. I think the next one will probably be a new Crash game because I feel like, obviously Vicarious Visions has been working on it while Beanox worked on Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So we'll probably get a new Crash game announced, and maybe some Spyro DLC and a port to the Switch to like satiate the Spyro fans and shit. Like ports and DLC. While Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled does well, and then we'll get, you know, the new Vicarious Visions Crash game. And then maybe in like 2021 or like late 2020, we'll get a new, like either announced or just straight up a new Spyro game. That's what I see happening. Personally, as someone who just like looks at gaming trends and how companies work and shit. Are they secretly Dr. Manhattan? No. They, I mean, we could play the game and find out, or I could just spoil it for you.
You have to help me, Crash. You heard them. They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar. The humble bumblebee. Ah!
Okay, let's see. I've got all but one in Insanity. Okay. Now I've just got to get all of them in Totem Hokum, and I think the last gem for Insanity Island is, like, I have to get to the end anyway, so beat the boss, so yeah, for the most part, we've done good so far. This is a fun section. You gotta, like, stop, you have to, like, remove all the obstacles in Cortex's way. It's actually pretty fun, honestly. Really scratches that, like, puzzle-solving itch, you know? And it's fast-paced. Because that's some I'ma create the DC Universe level of crazy shit. I will say they are interdimensional beings, so, you know, they have some power behind them. Or at least they can travel. I wouldn't call them interdimensional beings. They can travel between dimensions. I think that they're from the fifth dimension or some shit. It's something silly like that, you know. Hearing Cortex screaming in the background always makes me laugh. Well, that bear's gonna fuck Cortex, quite obviously. Okay, okay. Hello, excuse me. Oh, I died. Oh, yep. That bear is gonna eat all of Cortex's ass. What the f- Okay, sure. Cool. Whatever. That's fine. My favourites, honey and ass. The way that bear moves is something else, so let me tell you. Oh, hey Popper. I like it. They brought Papu Bapu back for this game, but he's not a boss. He's just like a side character for whatever reason. actually brought a lot of old Crash characters back for this game, and it's pretty cool. A lot of them are just kind of there, but, you know, whatever. It's entertaining. It's cool seeing them. Like, a lot of those characters that just cameoed there at the start, that's the only time they're in the game. Except for Dingo Dial. He actually, like, comes back and is a boss, and is the best boss in the game. Or one of the best bosses. Ooh. Damn it. I swear I ducked in time, but sure.
What have I got?
What the f-
What have I got?
The cutscene killed me. Wait, no, what the? Fucking stupid controller. God damn it.
What have I got?
Oh yeah, that tree just fell by itself. Sure. Better safe than sorry. I mean, I'm literally jumping in front of him, but, you know, whatever. I think I'll go until we beat this island, and then we'll probably call that a stream. Hell yeah. Now I could jump out there and attempt to get those 2 lives, but also, more than likely, I will die. But nothing gained, nothing spent. Oh my god, I think that's like one of the only times I've actually been able to do that. Wow. Lucky. Okay. Spin the rocks to skim them across the water. This is hard. This is just genuinely hard. First try! Hell yeah. And now we just have to deal with depth perception. My least favorite thing. Oh, oh, ooh, very lucky there. Holy hell. I don't even know what happened there, but you know what? I will take it. I will fucking take it. I was like, fuck, I landed in the water, I'm dead. And then it didn't kill me. Holy fuck. God, it's like 1 AM. Yeah, okay. I should definitely wrap up sometime soon. Well, like I said, we're pretty close to the end of this island, so I'm just gonna, do Totem Hokum, we'll beat the main boss, and then that's that. Hunter's version of the stream is like 2 seconds behind mine, and I could hear it from the other room. It's weird. That would be really weird. Hello. Whoa. So I find the best way to do this level is to just go around, walk around, get the, like, take out all the obstacles first, get the gems, and then, like, do the big main part of it. The actual, you know, big, large, huge part of this level, which is taking the worm around and fucking... Oh my god, let me out, please. Like, I think there are at least 2, yeah. The last 3 of the gems must be in here. One's like hidden in a room, one's like on top of shit, and one's like... It's weird. It's hard to... Yeah, one's there. I think another one's over there somewhere. Wait, did I... Oh my god, damn it, fuck. Okay, now I gotta deal with all these fucks again. Also, just a weirdly cool thing about this level, you can just go into Papu Papu's hut and he's here. This is the same boss area from the first game. It's a nice little throwback. I don't know why I like that so much. He doesn't do anything, he's just there. Am I stuck? What the fuck happened? Hello? Excuse me, game? Oh, the game's being a dickhead again. Okay, cool. That's fun. Love that. Okay, I know what that one is. Okay. And then there just should be one somewhere in one of the huts over there as well, I believe. Papa was taking his revenge. Trapped forever. It was the, sometimes my controller, like, tries to register the analog stick. I'm using the D-pad, which is why some of the movement can look a little jank at times. But like, yeah, I'm using the D-pad because the analog stick is fucked. But sometimes it still registers the analog stick while I'm using the D-pad, so it just... everything goes to shit. Where are you fuckers? There you go. I hate the natives so much. That's so racist. Okay. All cleared out. Now I should be able to find that lost gem and just get back to the actual game. The lost gem is in one of these houses. I remember it. Yeah, not there, not there, not there. Actually, no. The lost gem might be in the final part of this. I might be totally wrong. Yeah, there's one gem left, and there's one section after this where it definitely could be. Okay, never mind. Let's just get to the fucking bit where I chase this worm around. Damn it. This one. Let me just fucking smack its head and it's like... There we go. Done. Bye, Cortex. Bye. Well. Well, I personally think I jumped over that, but sure. Second. This is one of them classic crash running towards the camera sections. I had to have one. I had to have one. And there's the gem! Fuck yeah! So that's all the ones in Totem Hokum now. I just need to get the last one in Insanity Island. Which I will probably be able to get after I finish this. And there we go. That's that done. Oops. Jumped right over the fucking boxes. It's so weird after playing the last two games, like playing a game where just getting boxes really doesn't matter in the scheme of things. It's weird, but yeah. God, I just got like 3 lives in like 3 seconds. And 2 more. Fuck yeah.
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal.
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
I believe it is. He's just dead. We killed a man. Cool. Goodbye. Cool.
This way.
It's nice to know what a wampa tree actually looks like. Okay. Boss fight time. This boss kind of sucks because there's some fucked up hit detection with something, but overall it's not bad.
I tell you, you boys have been doing swell. Just swell. Anyhow, we've been taking in the sights of Twinsanity Island here. Nice digs. So much to see, so much to destroy. You got the native village, the lava caves, the totem gods. Yeah, back in the 10th dimension, we don't have
The 10th
anything
dimension.
near as nice as the totem gods. The vivid colors, the intricate carving, you know, it's almost as if they're alive. Yeah. Almost. Exactly as if they're alive. What?
This thing's boss theme is tight. Also, like, props for being a real original boss, for the most part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, most of the other bosses are just made up of, like, classic Crash villains. Which isn't a bad thing at all. The hit detection on throwing Cortex into his mouth can be a little off sometimes. So far, it's been pretty good. If we can get it one more time, solid. Got him. Fuck yeah. Bye, bitch. Yeah, I'm planning on finishing up now. Anyway, but yeah, we'll go over to the next. I'll like finish this up, go over to the next island, save the game, and then that's it.
The worst of all possible worlds. We just like making a mess. See you all, losers!
Hey, is it lunchtime yet?
10th dimension. Yes, yes. In the dark ocean of my intellect swims a magnificent whale of a plan. To the laboratory! We're not beaten yet. The
Nice
game
lab,
is on.
Cortex.
Come along.
Bye. Bye. Oh, cool. It's a nice JPEG in the background there. I just noticed that that's a totally flat image. That's fucking fantastic. Okay. Yep, the last gem's right down there, so I'm just gonna grab that and then head over to the island, and that'll be it. That'll be that. We'll call that a stream. Boom. There we go. That's the last gem. That's all the gems on Twinsanity Island. Not bad. Bye guys. Excuse me. I would just... You know what? A final fuck you from this godforsaken island. A giant group of goddamn natives to fuck with you. Come on to my boat, ferryman. I can take you to the other place. Sure thing. That is a very phallic looking boat. Jesus Christ. Oh, waves look really nice out here. And we have made it to the next island. I think Cortex has something to say up here. We'll hear him out and then that's it.
Before you rises a cathedral of diabolical genius. Scary, but in the wrong hands, this iceberg lair could do much goodness in the world. Of course, only I have the key. Observe. Follow me. I know another way.
Alrighty. And with that, let's save this fucker. Call it a stream. Out of context, that sounded bad. Oh yeah. There's so many weird cutscenes in this game that only play once while others will repeat themselves whenever you come through. It's so weird. That's one of them. Anyway, that will be that. So that's all the time we have for this stream. As always, I'm going to check whether anyone I know is streaming so I can throw out a raid. Probably not, but always good to check. As usual, nobody. But hey, thank you all for coming by and watching the rare Thursday night stream. Oh, fuck, Redback, have you still been here? Sorry, dude. All you go get some sleep. Hey, and also, that's where I'm a Viking. Also, thank you so much for listening to me bitch about all the shit that happened to me today. Please, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't get tricked by people at airports. I might stream tomorrow night. I'll see how I go, see how I feel after work. Until then, love you all so much. Take care. Peace.